yeah. In your face. Mic drop. Breaking story. Gorsuch wins big. Look which two top Democrats pledged to vote for Neil Gorsuch. Senator Joe Manchin will now vote to confirm Neil Gorsuch to be the 9th Justice Supreme Court. Senator Joe Manchin, a key vote in Senate confirmation of Neil Gorsuch. I'm going to play it. I'm just observing the scenery. I think we got 2 videos going here. Nice biggie. You ready? You ready, folks?
I'm getting very close to making that decision, and I have gone over everything as diligently as I can, crisscrossed all of the info that I have answered, and I asked all the questions I thought needed to be asked to get to make a determination and evaluation based on the facts that I have from him in his meetings. So I will do that very soon, John. But the most important.
Hang on. You say you're close. Which give us a clue here. Which way are you leaning? I mean, you've known about this for a long time. You met with him yesterday. You say you're close. I kind of think you probably have already made up your mind.
Well, let's just say, please, let me just say I'm very, very close. I'm going to do this as quickly as I possibly can, and I want to move on, and basically I think that we should. We have a responsibility to have a working judiciary branch of government. If you don't have 9 members, you're in serious problems.
Seems to me that you're suggesting if you want 9 members, the quickest way to get to 9 members is to vote yes on Judge Gorsuch.
Well, you look for all the different attributes in a person that's going to be there for an awful long time, but basically hold those attributes that you hold so dear. And we're looking at all those things, and this is a quality individual. I don't think anyone disputes that. Tremendous education, background, held in high regards. The main thing that we're going through is basically the cases that he's ruled upon, his opinions, how he's written on those opinions, and evaluating that to make sure that he be fair and balanced. I'm finishing that process, and I will finish it soon.
His attributes so far, have they impressed you?
Good man. Good man.
All right, you're not going to budge, no matter how hard I try on that. Let me ask you about this.
You're good, John.
Some of your Senate colleagues have...
I like that senator. He seems very cool. Very cool. Smart guy, too. Senators have a constitutional obligation to advise SIC and consent on the nominee to fill the Supreme Court vacancy, and simply put, we have a responsibility to do our jobs as elected officials. Manchin said in a statement Thursday, I will vote to confirm him to be the 9th justice on the Supreme Court. He said it. I will vote to confirm him to be the 9th justice of the Supreme Court. Breaking update. Now, Heidi Heitkamp is going to support Gorsuch for nomination as well. She's a Democrat from North Dakota. Here is her video statement. I have decided today that I will vote to advance his nomination and eventually vote for him to serve on the United States Supreme Court. Another patriot.
Hi, everyone. I've been getting a lot of questions on whether I'm going to support Neil Gorsuch for the United States Supreme Court. I've decided today that I will vote to advance his nomination and eventually vote for him to serve on the United States Supreme Court. I believe a Western jurist is a good thing for North Dakota. I also believe that he is highly qualified and that he will be fair and empathetic. And so for those reasons, I think he's the right man for the job right now. That's not to discount my extreme disappointment about what happened to Merrick Garland, one of the finest men I've ever met in my life, who deserved a vote, deserved a hearing. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who say, well, turnabout is fair play, but I was taught 2 wrongs don't make a right. I'm going to make this decision on behalf of the people of North Dakota, as I know they would appreciate me to give any nominee of the president a fair shot. In full reflection, I will support Gorsuch, but I still am saddened that the United States Senate would not even give a good man a hearing.
After doing my due diligence by meeting with Judge Gorsuch and reviewing his record and testimony before the State Judiciary Committee, I've decided to vote in favor of his confirmation. This is everything she wrote. I will vote for Neil Gorsuch to serve on the Supreme Court. He is my full statement. That's because Neil Gorsuch is a great choice. During his time on the bench, Judge Gorsuch has gotten praise by both Democrats and Republicans. He's been rated as a high-quality jurist. Share this everywhere. Neil Gorsuch is going to get in. Get this out there. The Democrats are folding. Share this so Trump can see the great news. I'm sure he already knows, but get it out there anyway. It's a great story. And so what else we got? See if we have anything new for you. I did all these stories. If you don't know about these things here, I did them all earlier. The videos are done. He's so proud Donald Trump just gave just the best job in the White House. I think this is an oldie. No, not really. Ivanka Trump is changing roles. She is going to help Trump in the White House, according to the fake news CNN. Ivanka Trump still became an unpaid in the West Wing. Okay, I think I murdered that sentence, right? Ivanka Trump is changing roles. She is going to help Trump in the White House. According to the fake news CNN, Ivanka Trump still become an unpaid the West Wing. Okay, so wasn't me. Wasn't me. I have heard the concern sometimes that it has been my advising the president in my personal capacity while voluntarily complying with all ethic rules, and I will instead serve as an unpaid employee in the White House, subject to all the same rules as a federal employees.
The White House confirmed that the president's daughter, Ivanka Trump, will be serving as an unpaid employee of the federal government here with the title of Special Assistant to the President. Ivanka Trump, for her part, released a statement saying she decided to take on the official government role to avoid any questions about conflicts of interest. We can put that up on screen. She says in the statement, "I have heard the concerns some have with my advising the president in my personal capacity while voluntarily complying with all ethics rules, and I will instead serve as an unpaid employee in the White House, subject to all of the same rules as other federal employees." Now, throughout this process, she says, "I've been working closely and in good faith with the White House counsel and my personal counsel to address the unprecedented nature of my role." That's the end of that statement there. But, Wolf, we should point out this may raise questions of whether Ivanka Trump will be violating federal nepotism rules. That question will obviously get raised as her father is the president, of course, and her husband, Jared Kushner, is also a White House advisor. But we should point out, Wolf, the president's legal team, the White House counsel, lawyers for the president have long maintained that the law gives him broad discretion to name his own team of advisors. So when those questions come up with Ivanka Trump's hiring over here, I would bet, Wolf, that that'll be the explanation we get.
And it'll be a good one, okay, buddy? Ivanka Trump works best. Ivanka Trump works best with his family around, with her family around. That's why we need to give her the congratulations in comments. Share this with every Trump supporter you know. Let's do this, Patriots. We must stand behind Trump and Ivanka. The media wants to tear this family apart. We're not going to let them. So share this with your friends on Facebook, Twitter. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe. And then after you subscribe, what you want to do is you want to hit the bell next to the subscription button so you can get the breaking videos and stories as they come out, the breaking stories. You know, that's kind of fun to know the information before your friends and family. And do you know that most times we have a story 1 or 2 days before even Fox 5 airs it? So we're really on the ball here, and we're getting the current stories out to you ASAP like we're supposed to do. And if you like what we're doing here at Not Fake News, and you like our little comics and jokes that we do, please do us a favor and like the